there is another one.
And
as Taylor jumps on it.
If there's any bad things when you got 4 or 5 running backs, everybody takes the ball just a little bit differently on handoffs. Right there, it looked like Taylor was already looking upfield before she got that handoff. And like you said, they've been very lucky, though. There's been many times that the Passion could have their first turnover. It hasn't happened yet, but a big 3rd and long stop here, and the Passion can get the football early in this 3rd quarter. They'll take that, too.
3rd down and 6 for Tampa. Lull from the shotgun. Design run play. Will look for her right. She will be decked. Pittsburgh reads it beautifully. Kenny Hampton comes up to make the stop for Pittsburgh, and it's 4th down.
Punt team's coming out, and really nice tackle by Hampton. We've seen how hard it is to get Tay hauled down one-on-one here today, but a really nice tackle in the open field. And exactly what the Passion needed coming out of halftime. You keep Law in the pocket as long as you can. When she decides to run, get 1 or 2 Passion players right on her right there. Again, really good tackle, and now a punt for the Inferno. And remember, the last punt, it was almost blocked. So at some point, you might see that happen for the Passion as well.
Here's Nicholson to punt the football away, and almost got another hand on it. But we'll get it away, and Harris on the bounce. Breaks a tackle or 2. And to the 43-yard line, Pittsburgh has the possession as they'll go back to work offensively. The 3rd quarter, Pittsburgh Passion would like to thank UPMC Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Passion. Thanks to the hardworking athletic training staff from UPMC Sports Medicine, keeping Pittsburgh Passion players healthy all season long.
When T. Robertson's down, you might want to bring 1 extra trainer with you. There's going to be some bruises and some things on the Passion defense, but they've been playing really well.
And it's Napo off the left side. Napo a 1st down, a sidestep, another tackle broken, and Napo finally pushed out of bounds.
Napo on the carry. Forced out by Turner. Napo for a Pittsburgh Passion 1st down.
2 different running styles for Napo and for Roberts. But you see Napo here, that left stretch play. Breaks 1 tackle with that sidestep juke we've seen so much, and she's so hard to take down on the sideline, get an extra 2 yards.
She got 15 on that last one, and now she's ripping and rolling. She's going to get 14 on this one, and another Pittsburgh Passion 1st down.
Official timeout, injury.
A health and phys ed teacher by day is Napo, and back-to-back Pittsburgh Passion 1st downs.
Here's the run again, Matt. Again, just that stretch run. They've been running so well right and left, and then downhill running again by Napo. She's so quick, but she makes you pay when you try to tackle her as well. Nice stiff arm there, and we have an injured Tampa Bay player back on the field.
And we'll step aside as they tend to the injured player from Tampa, and we'll be back with more.
Hi, I'm F. Doc Harris, and I'm here to talk to you about women's professional football. I've played a lot of video games, and I've watched a lot of football on TV, so that makes me an expert. I can tell you right now, I know what real football looks like.
Oh, hey, Doc. Thank you.
Good luck this season.
Beautiful night here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, hour north of Pittsburgh. 64 degrees and sunny. It was a great day. Maybe you spent the day at the pool. Damon's the only one cold.
Unbelievable. I'm going to call it out on the air for me being a little chilly.
Sarah Paladin gets the carry off the left side. Paladin a 1st down and knocked out of bounds. Passion have made it 3 in a row for fresh sets of downs. Taking chunks off of this Tampa defense.
Paladin doing a good job being that second running back for the Passion when Napo just needs a quick breather, averaging 6.7 yards a carry, and already has a long run of 27 this year. Of a woman that would be a starting running back, I think, on a lot of teams, but for the Passion, she's that second running back, and that's very valuable on this team as we have a Passion player shaken up on the field now.
I believe that's Emily Tunney.
I think you are correct, Matt. We'll see how serious the injury is.
Substitution on the defense is going to be declined. Result of the play will be a first down.
Also, you hear there was an illegal substitution, but that will be declined by the Passion when we get back to play.
Well, the Pittsburgh Passion had several players retire from last season, and 3 of them have joined the staff as coaches. Longtime captain and All-American defensive general Kim Zubovic, of course, the general manager of the Pittsburgh Passion. She is now on the defensive line as the coach. Obviously, one of the all-time greats in Kim. The Passion defense also had Chris Garua, who's now coaching the linebackers. And All-American running back Devin Peace is also joining with the coaching staff. Other retired players from the Pittsburgh Passion that are on the staff, former NFL coach Angela Baker, who coached the New York Giants most recently, Brandy Polinick, Lindsey Bauman are also on the coaching staff. Awesome to see ladies that played this game that don't want to leave after their playing days are over and stay with the Passion.
We talked about the alumni. They always stick around here for the Passion. It is historic history.
Here's Chavez. Chavez keeps. Chavez scores. Pittsburgh's back in front. Marcelina Chavez.
Anytime you're in the red zone, you know she wants to call her own number. Had to hurry up and get that statement out. I knew Chavez was going to keep that football on that read option. She reads the linebacker so well. You'll see it here on this replay. She can give it up, but right away she knows she's going to take it right inside, and then after she gets an open field, you're not going to be able to catch her. Didn't even need to use her signature stiff arm right there. Easy touchdown and great drive by the Passion. They answer in this third quarter.
14-yard score. Second touchdown of the night for Marcelina. And the extra point is good by Lizzie Martz, who's been a huge contribution to this Pittsburgh Passion squad and the defense. Pittsburgh back in front, 21-14 over Tampa Bay here in the third quarter of our WFA Pro Game of the Week.
I've collected baseball, basketball, and football cards since I was a kid, and I almost gave it up until I found Arena Club. It's an exciting, new, and modern way to trade and collect cards. Build your collection today.
Use code CLUB for 20% first-timer discount. Download Arena Club now or visit arenaclub.com today.
How far is this lot? It'll be fine. It's all walking distance.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Itch, itch, scratch, must not itch.
Stop the itch sanity with Cortisone 10 for bug bites, poison ivy, and other itches. It works fast and lasts for hours. Cortisone 10.
And for itch relief that cools on contact, try our new bug bite relief stick today.
Gravity Defier for life. IMS for life.
Buying or selling a home has gotten hard. That's why who you work with matters. I partner with HomeLight to help our clients win in any situation. Our buyers find great deals on their dream homes, and our sellers get top dollar. Together, we all win.
You get more from your Medicare and Medicaid coverage with UPMC for Life Complete Care, like peace of mind with coverage for $0 a month. I get dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Plus, I qualify for extras, like an allowance for OTC products, healthy food, and even some utilities. And when it came time to review my plan, they came to me to explain all my benefits. It saves me time and money, and it's better for how I want to live my life.
So, really private entrance. Entertainment center / spice rack. Gets great light through the top half. Can't put a price on a view like this.
What kind of internet is it?
Oh, let me see. Oh, it is Verizon Fios, 100% fiber internet.
I'll take it.
Get Verizon Fios, because when you're moving, it's 100% or nothing. Plans start at $20 a month with a 3-year price guarantee.
And check out the ensuite.
Oh.
On a 14-yard run by Makai Chavez. The drive 4 plays, 57 yards. 21-14, Pittsburgh in front. And that took a weird bounce forward, but one of the upbacks for Tampa able to field that cleanly. That was Taylor, so no surprise there. She was able to handle the football.
Brought down by Grace Daza.
And now Tampa put in a situation needing to respond, Damon. Pittsburgh was in this situation when they went down 14-7, and Tampa actually had a chance to take a 2-touchdown advantage, and Pittsburgh Passion defense had the answer, and now Tampa's going to try to return the favor, try to get things back to even.
Yeah, Tampa was full control of this game in the first half, and then the Passion got a couple big stops to have it tied up at half, and now Tampa, we know they love to run the football. They've passed well when they had to, and then Lowell's made a lot of plays out of nothing. We'll see if they can do the same thing here in this second half, but this drive is very important.
It's Taylor around the right side. Flag is down, and haven't had too many of the yellow laundries out there tonight, but this one is going to come back on Tampa.
Yeah, hold on the right side there. You got to just let the defender go at that point. If anything, it's going to be a 1-yard, 2-yard loss. Now it's a 10-yard loss for Tampa Bay. See right here, as Taylor goes to the outside, you just tug on that arm. You got to let her go. That was some good pressure there by Lizzie Martz on the outside.
First down and 20 for Tampa Bay.
It's now 1st and 20, Matt, for a team that loves to run the football. You do not like being in this situation, and that's the drives that have stalled for Tampa. It's either the penalties or the fumbles by Tampa Bay.
There's a great shot there. Top of the stands. Fans on looking of this 1st and 20 as Lowell keeps not much available. Pittsburgh on the scene quickly. Caitlin Niedermeyer and Alyssa George.
Got to think at halftime there was a lot of talk on how do we not let her get out of the pocket and make plays happen.
Oh, and look, there's Lowell. Little gimpy coming off on the sideline. New quarterback in for Tampa. Hand it off to Taylor.
As long as I got the number right, that would be Malaya Sullivan, who is 5 for 16 on the season. 1 touchdown, 2 picks.
Taylor on the carry.
Well, that was short-lived. Low is right back out there.
Sullivan, and honestly, they play the same type of style. Sullivan also has 96 yards on the ground this year.
I actually believe that was Shea Rutland.
Oh, Rutland came in.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sullivan must be checked out of this game.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
believe she's unavailable today, actually. As rolling now, Lowell dumping it off into the flat, and she gets planted. Pittsburgh's all over it. Lizzie Martz just talking about her and what she's been able to do on special teams, and then she shows what she can do on the defensive side of things.
Just a little pass out to the flat. You know, it's one-on-one coverage. Lizzie Martz versus Taylor. What a tackle. She caused that holding on first down, being aggressive, and then right there, really nice form tackle for the Passion, and what a stop on 3rd down, and now the Passion get the ball back up 7.
4th down and 11. Punt unit is out. Nicholson to boot it away. And a muffed punt. Pittsburgh has to dive on it. They didn't. Tampa does. They think they have the football. And now the scrum underneath. Damon, you were just talking about what happens in these things. Tampa says they have the football, and they do. Pittsburgh muffs a punt, and underneath it is Shea Rutland. We're just talking about her as the backup quarterback. And Tampa gets the biggest swing of momentum here in the second half.
And what's so amazing about the WFA, when do you see a backup quarterback playing special teams and diving on the football right there? It took a weird bounce on Napo off of her hands, and then I think she thought she had enough time to just pick it up. But then Rutledge does a really good job diving right on that football. And now Tampa steals the possession back, and they get it on the 38-yard line of the Passion. That's how you make a difference even on special teams as the backup quarterback.
New life for the Inferno offense with 7:50 to go here in the 3rd. It's now Lowell from the shotgun, 2 sidecars. Hands off to Roberts. Roberts tries to bounce it to the corner, and nothing is available. Pittsburgh's there. Ashley DeChico and D. Harris lead the way.
We're so used to D. Harris making huge plays, intercepting the football. In a game like this, she has to be more physical and come up and play safety, make a lot of tackles, and she's done so far in this game, showing you she can do a little bit of everything for this defense for the Passion. Again, Roberts is going to make 1 to 2 women always miss, but you just got to try to get a hold of her knees or her ankles and get her on the ground right there. Good job by D. Harris.
And Danasha Harris has been one of the electrifying players.
We called her punt return touchdown last year, pick 6. She can do it all.
Only a 2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8. Back to pass. Lowell steps to her right. Avoids pressure, takes off and runs with it. Lowers her shoulder, has the 1st down. As she gets past Martz, and DeChico finally pulls her down, but not before Tampa moves the sticks again.
Well, this is a compliment. If there's ever a time you think you should just maybe play running back, she is so amazing as soon as she says, I'm just going to run it myself. Looking downfield the whole entire time, exactly what you're supposed to do a quarterback. Finally realizes, okay, nobody's open. Dodges Niedermeyer there, a couple other defenders, and gets another 1st down. She's one of the reasons they're still in this ball game. Her legs this 1st half and now 2nd half has really been working for Tampa Bay.
Wonder who her favorite quarterback to emulate or appreciates the game is, because she has a lot of them in there in those dual threat abilities. Tia Holmes on the carry, not much available.
I mean, I think she can even learn a lot watching film on Chavez, to be honest with you. There's a lot of similarities there. And then, to me, what's so impressive is, again, that passing game. It's been slow. You're trying to find Joyce, get her in the game, but she's always looking downfield to make a play, and then she goes, okay, I'm going to have to make a play myself. So she's looking for those big plays. Hopefully 1 or 2 develop here for Tampa Bay. Passion obviously do not want that to happen, but a bonus drive here for Tampa Bay and can tie this game back up.
2nd down, 5. They give her 5 on that carry. So you got Rutland to the left there with the neon shoes, and she gets the carry. Makes 1 miss, has the 1st down, and George and Harris on the tackle. But Tampa trots closer and gets another 1st down to the 15-yard line.
So they have Rutland as a backup running back, but we saw her take a snap at quarterback, a gunner on special teams, more of a utility knife here for the Inferno. And Matt, this is exactly what the Inferno want. You're taking a lot of time off the clock for Chavez and the explosive offense to be off the field, and you're driving very slowly, about to be in the red zone once again, or you are in the red zone once again here at the 15-yard line.
Lowell fakes the pitch, gives to Holmes. She loses the ball, and Pittsburgh says they have the football. Ashley DeChico came up with the football. Pittsburgh turns around and takes it right back. DeChico comes up with the play. And Pittsburgh gets the turnover.
We'll see right here. It just looks like a really nice run play for the Inferno, but you got to take care of that football all the way through. It starts getting loose on the way down. She was not down yet. The Chico does a really good job of stripping that football away and recovering it, and now you steal a possession for the Passion.
4:09, and how about, this Pittsburgh Passion team so much throughout the years, they pick each other up. Napo with a uncharacteristic mistake on the muff punt. Your defense bails you out, gets the ball back for you.
Absolutely, that's what championship teams do. There's gonna be times you're gonna be able to make up for your teammate, and now Napo gets another chance on offense. And for the Passion, if you can get a 90-yard drive here, that could be the nail in the coffin against this Inferno team.
Timeout. Tampa Bay.
Tampa takes a timeout. That's an even interesting call here with 4:09 to go in the third. Pittsburgh leads by 7. You'd think Tampa would want to keep timeouts in their pocket, but something they did not like, getting the defense out there in the change of possession.
Yeah, and I think those timeouts, again, you're saving for those fourth quarter drives. Also, the no-huddle offense by the Passion can really tire you out, so you might call one there. But to call one out on the first play before the first play of the drive had to be something alignment-wise they did not like and thought they could get beat deep somewhere. So the Inferno take their first timeout. And, Matt, we're going to look at this fumble one more time. Again, it looked like on her way down, the ball just started coming out a little bit. Oh, right there. It was the strip. But I think, was that D. Harris? I'm trying to look at the number there. Yeah, that was D. Harris. We talked about how she can always make different plays. Right there, she gets the strip fumble for the Passion, as I thought maybe it was just coming out of her hands on the way down. But no, that was a strip by D. Harris. What a play. Again, she always has a nose for the football. If it's an interception, is it a punt return? Right there, a nice strip tackle for D. Harris.
And it's a big-time moment. Check on other WFA Pro scores. DC Divas just went up 22-7 over Cincinnati. That game played in Cincinnati.
Thank Domino's again of Slippery Rock for being the official pizza partner for tonight's game. You can get pizza, hot dogs, nachos, and plenty of cold beverages over at
So Pittsburgh to work from their own 5. They go I formation, long count for Chavez, and Napo gets the call. And she's across the 10 to the 11. Ellison Napo, steady dose of 22 for Pittsburgh in the running department tonight.
Gain of 5, second down 5.
Second down 4. Rolling is Chavez. Flag is down, and coming back to make the catch is Meyer. But we're going to check the flag. I don't think it's a good news for Pittsburgh.
Usually on those bootlegs, you could get a holding call from your guard or tackle there. I have a funny feeling that might be the call.
Holding, offense, number 56. Half the distance for the
Sometimes, Matt, I know what I'm talking about. 90% of the time, I do not. But holding calls, I'll take credit for that one. And it's unfortunate because you're going to have a first down there on a nice bootleg throw by Chavez. And then Meyer took a shot, and there were some extracurriculars after play again. Might be a new rivalry we're starting to see here between Tampa Bay and the Passion. We saw a little bit of some feistiness in the first quarter, and Tampa Bay, again, after that first score you saw in the first week, you thought this might be a blowout, but they've given Passion everything they got.
Napo back with it off the left side. Napo picks it all up and gets a Pittsburgh first down. Meg Joyce chased her down, and there's another flag down.
Such a clean game in the first half, and now we've had a couple fumbles, a couple penalties.
Yeah, it had been very clean.
See Lisa Horton and Teresa Kahn not happy with whatever this call is about to be. It might be holding again.
Offense, number 89.
And that one was on one of the tight ends for the Passion. And those outside runs, that's the one thing that can happen that's pretty not ideal. Was that one was Grace Dadza there on the hold. And now we'll see it right here. You got a left stretch run. And you see it right there at the end. I'm pretty sure you just grab onto that arm. I think it might have been 81 and not 89, though.
So Pittsburgh right back. 2nd down and 9 is what they will call it. And they're going to try the right side with Napo. One more time, and different side. Same result. Pittsburgh Passion first down. Napo gets the sticks. And this time, there's no yellow hanky on there, so that play will stand.
And one thing I saw last week when they played Cincinnati, and Cincinnati's commentators even credited it's the wide receiver downfield blocking by the Passion. You'll see it right here. Angela Cardillo gets a pancake at the end of this one. Some Pittsburgh football right there. Really good downfield blocking by the tight ends and the wide receivers.
Napo on the carry. Tackled by...
As it looks like Napo's finally going to get a breather here in this. She said, okay, I need one or two.
Talking with her, she was talking about how sometimes Mondays in phys ed class, when she's trying to show high school students about how to lift or how to do a proper move, she said sometimes those days after a Saturday game are easier than others.
And I was about to say, I don't know what would be harder, high school or if she was doing elementary school and you got to almost be the entertainer / gym teacher. So Napo, one of the best runners in the WFA, and then on Monday morning she's showing off what you got to do in gym class. It's got to be a tough week.
3rd and 1, and they go to Cody Johnson on the carry, and Johnson has the first down to the 29-yard line.
I've seen the fullback dive way more this year with Johnson. And again, it's almost like a quarterback sneak. You just put your head down and try to get 2 or 3 yards. Talked about how Cody Johnson does so many different things for this team. Also a great fullback and lead blocker for the Passion.
Great crown on hand. Broken out some of the sweatshirts. Damons has a parka on up here.
I need hand warmers.
As Chavez goes to the left on first down, picks up a couple. Now Pittsburgh time and possession as we tick closer towards the 4th.
That's what's so fun about football, Matt. It is a chess match at all times when it comes to the run game. Passion have been a little bit better in the run game this half.
And like us on Facebook at PGH Passion FB.
10 seconds to go. Should be the final play of the quarter. Chavez to throw and got it. Completed to Angie Cardillo for the Passion first down.
See right here,
the 47.
Rolling out. Nice skinny post once again to Cardillo this time, and that's going to end our 3rd quarter, Matt, with a huge first down for the Pittsburgh Passion, driving into the 4th quarter with a touchdown lead.
20-yard pass and catch, and after 3, Pittsburgh 21, Tampa Bay 14. The 4th quarter of our game of the week when we come back on the AWSN and Sportsnet Pittsburgh.
Every great day starts with your gut. Try new Dulcolax gummies for daily gut support. These stimulant-free magnesium gummies help your gut run smoothly. New Dulcolax gummies for daily gut support.
With built-in intelligence, your battery saves power and updates are automatic. So even if work interrupts you, your Dell Pro won't.
New Game Plus has no business making Grace's dish towel smell this good. Especially after that. Our greatest scent ever. New Game Plus with Oxy.
Squish the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
In this challenging market, you need to be innovative to navigate buying or selling a home.
That's why who you work with matters.
HomeLight's Buy Before You Sell program has been a game changer for our team.
One of our clients, a young couple, found an amazing home that was only available for a short period of time.
They were able to present a fast, non-contingent offer
before even having to think about selling their existing home and win the home of their dreams.
On three, Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to help people save hundreds. 1, 2, 3.
Liberty Mutual helps you
Nailed it!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
The other day, a man called saying my electric was way past due. He threatened to turn off my power if I didn't buy a gift card to pay the bill. I said, look, fella, I wasn't born yesterday. Gift cards are for gifts, not for paying bills, and I'm sure as heck not buying you a gift. So I hung up on the crook, and my lights never went out. Know the signs of scams and leave scammers in the dust. If someone asks for a gift card as payment, it's likely a scam. A public service message from the Better Business Bureau.
What if there was a place where every kid got a chance to be great? There is a place. It's my school, Milton Hershey School. The Hersheys believe learning shouldn't have a price, so we don't pay anything to go to school here. They wanted to help children who didn't have much, to create a place that was safe, with caring house parents to watch over us. In our homes, we learn to accept and appreciate one another, because the things that make us different bring us together. Our classrooms, they have no walls. We learn by doing and exploring through programs that give us an early start on college and our careers. You see, we're more than a school. We're a community. We change lives. I know, because this place changed mine. And you can be next.
Let's play a fourth at Slippery Rock, Mihalik-Thompson Stadium, the site of this WFA Pro Game of the Week. We go to the fourth quarter, and it's Napo getting the call, and Meg Joyce quickly on the deck, and great respects great is easy for me to say, as Meg Joyce and Napo help each other up.
Meg Joyce, it's amazing to me that she plays so good receiver and then is one of the best defensive backs still in the league. She's been doing it for a very long time, and you think a wide receiver is kind of scared to get down and dirty, but she makes some big hits for Tampa Bay at all times.
Chavez throws, complete to Meyer one more time. Another Pittsburgh passion first down to the 35-yard line.
Again, Bethany Meyer this year, the leading receiver on the team. Not a touchdown yet, but a 16-yard reception for Angela Meyer. Who knows? Maybe the next play is about to be a touchdown for Angela Meyer.
I think guys in the truck get excited. First down and 10 from the 35. Napo off the left side. Gets pulled down. Baker on the stop as Napo inside the 30. Picks up 7 yards on that first down carry, and Pittsburgh's getting it in chunks, Damon. They just need to convert.
And they're taking their time, too. Yeah. I know they love that no huddle, but, I mean, you're taking some clock away. You go up by 2 touchdowns here. It's a huge drive. And, I mean, the pass game's working. The run game's working. You can do about anything as you enter the red zone here for the Passion.
Oh, fumbled snap. Ball's on the carpet.
I don't know if Chavez has it either.
I don't either. Tampa says they have the They do. Tampa has the football. Pittsburgh gets a turnover to stop a drive, and now Tampa gets a turnover to stunt a drive, and they get the football right back, trailing by just 7. This one far from over, as there's a Pittsburgh Passion player down.
As it also looks like Roebuck, who was the center on that play, may have been injured as well. I just want to confirm the jersey number. But we talked about the pass game working, the run game working. What was the one thing that could stop that drive? A turnover and a couple mistakes you just aren't used to seeing from the Passion happened with the Napo fumble on the punt return, and now a fumbled snap by Chavez and Roebuck here, and you hope she's okay, as it looks like she got landed on when everybody was fighting for that fumble.
And as she is getting helped up, good to see on her own there. Roebuck, a University of Pittsburgh at Greensburg graduate.
Including Aid Nation, maximum absorption for super hydration.
The West Newton product. And athletic training staff to look at her as the quick change. Tampa gets the football back and back to work. Tay Law hands it off to Rutland. Rutland pushes the POW forward to pick up to the 34-yard line.
Matt, how is this game flipped on its head? You think Passion go up 2 scores here? Probably could have got 2 more minutes off the clock, and now Tampa, still 12 minutes. A lot can happen, but if they could tie up the game on this drive, they got to feel pretty good, because right there it could have been a 2-score game with the Passion defense, how they've been playing, but now the Passion need another big stop from this defense, and you know Lowell's going to eventually try to take care of business herself with a big run.
Miscommunication to the backfield, and Roberts finally squirts free and makes something out of that. It did not look good in the backfield there for a while. Pittsburgh thought they were going to be able to pull it down. It was Anna Duffield who made the tackle, and she's been playing football. Anna's been playing football since she was a little kid. She played high school football. She's been playing her whole career, and makes a 3-hour commute to practices and games.
Wow.
That's how much she cares about playing this game.
Those are the awesome stories in the WFA that just don't get talked about enough. 3 hours each way.
Quick hitter for Roberts, and Roberts rumbles for the Tampa first down. Across the 40 to the 43-yard line.
And Rufner's got her a couple times right there. Roberts got a big hit on Rufner right there. And I mean, every single run, Roberts is throwing 1 or 2 women to the side. You'll see this truck stick right here, Matt. Looks like Madden 2008 with Danian Tomlinson or Adrian Peterson. Roberts is running tough right there. Uses that right arm. There's no stiff arm either. It is just a truck stick at all times. And you said before the game, Roberts every year loves to give the Passion a lot of fits.
First down 10. And they go back to Taylor now. Taylor doesn't like what she sees straight ahead. She goes left and is able to pick her way for more to the 48.
And I think there's a lot of years where Roberts was the bell cow. Now with Taylor, that change of pace back as well. That's what makes this run game so dangerous. Also, I haven't mentioned it. The Inferno uniforms, I actually really like those little camo on them. They're nice.
Numbers pop. I like this color scheme matchup too. The Inferno of Tampa, and obviously always appreciate the when the WFA pro teams have similar styles to their pro NFL brothers. Taylor, a first down, wrapped up there by Niedermeyer right after that. The ball comes loose.
I think they're gonna
Pittsburgh takes it away. They have the football, and the officials say no. It stays with Tampa. Haley Coomer had the football and was yelling, "That was mine."
Officials timeout injury at the Passion.
As there's a Pittsburgh Passion player down right now for injury.
We'll see here if maybe the refs missed one. Taylor right there wrapped up. She's not down yet no, I think she was down.
Yeah.
If that ball would have came loose when she was still on top of a player, it's a fumble, but a little bit late there. Great replay by our crew. I mean, every possession is going to count now. You see that turnover by the Passion give Inferno another chance here. And they've been driving right down the field, and both of these teams run the ball so well. They feel like if they get that last possession, they can win this game. Already a huge field goal win for the Passion this year. Inferno have missed one field goal. Got to start thinking about that as well with 10 minutes left. It looks like just going to be a cramp. And going to be able to get up for the Passion.
It's Tiana Cash.
You want to get her back in the game, too. She's a great defensive lineman right next to Niedermeyer in the middle there, and you know how much Inferno love to run the football. And yes, I do have a quarter zip on, all right? Everybody has acknowledged this now.
Is that a parka?
It's a little chilly up here, just a tiny bit. Got our great camera guys right there to the left, too. Matt Stans.
Alish, Nate Marco up here in the booth with us.
Yeah, Big Al's got a quarter zip on too, all right?
He's allowed. He's a Navy man. As Holmes all the way down to the 1 yard line. First and goal, Tampa. As Holmes took it right up the center. 44 yards. First and goal, Inferno.
See right here, we were a little bit confused, a little misdirection right up the gut for Holmes, and with Cash out of the ball game, you're missing one of your star defensive linemen. You get it all the way down to the 1 yard line. What a huge run for the Inferno. You see Meg Joyce there pumped up and telling Holmes, great job, and now we'll see if they get a fullback dive right up the middle again like we saw on their last drive.
It's Roberts pushing the PAL into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. T. Roberts caps off a Tampa Bay comeback drive. An extra point away from knock things up here at 21.
The winner can report to the press box. Correction to the merchandise.
There's that fullback dive. Both teams pretty much using it as a quarterback sneak when you got physical players like Cody Johnson and T. Roberts. And now a very important extra point that you never know, it could be missed.
Nicholson locked in here. Snap, hold, kick. Whirly bird short, no good! Missed! A third of the game. How crucial has special teams been? Pittsburgh will hang on to the lead with 8:36 to go. 21-20. Don't go anywhere. This one far from over.
I've collected baseball, basketball, and football cards since I was a kid, and I almost gave it up until I found Arena Club. It's an exciting, new, and modern way to trade and collect cards. Build your collection today.
Use code CLUB for 20% first-timer discount. Download Arena Club now or visit arenaclub.com today.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the Big Crispy Chicken Sandwich that's so big, the McDonald's McCrispy has nowhere to hide. Oh, never mind. It was hiding right there. Hey, little fella. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Many of my clients ask me, how can I afford to buy my next home, but also make sure my current home sells? That's why who you work with matters. Together with HomeLight, we've helped clients win the home of their dreams every time.
Wake up! We got pain to relieve by morning. Ice, hot, lavender! Icy hot, nighttime recovery. You're so back.
Do parents cover kids' eyes to protect them?
Uh-oh, that's a scary part.
Or to secretly steal their Reese's?
It doesn't sound scary. Super scary.
Perhaps moms know everything happens for a Reese's.
Pirates baseball on S&P is brought to you by Peak Home IQ, Pittsburgh's go-to home performance professionals. We're growing fast and building great teams now. Reliable hours, 401k, and 100% paid benefits. What's your home's IQ?
Everyone loves a champion, someone whose performance puts them head and shoulders above the rest. But not all champions wear a medal or hoist a trophy. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. We believe abuse can be prevented by taking a hard look at how we coach, how we train, and how we interact after the last whistle. We've provided millions of safe sport trainings to coaches, athletes, and sport allies. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we're shifting sport culture because every athlete deserves to compete free from abuse.
Tampa cuts it within one on a 7-play, 72-yard drive. Capped off by a T. Roberts 2-yard touchdown run, but the extra point by Kristen Nicholson, no good. Passion lead it, and they collide here. Oh my goodness. Passion make sure they have possession of the football. Sasha Avila, the Coriopolis product, makes sure Pittsburgh has the football at the 28-yard line. There's a little bit of miscommunication on who was going to take that.
Man, how about that extra point again? You missed there. It completely changes the game. If Pittsburgh can get a field goal, you're up by 4. And for Nicholson, that was only her second miss of the year. She was 7 for 8 going into this game. Obviously, she made one earlier as well, or 2 earlier as well, and misses that one. So now the Passion pretty upset about that turnover, but you still got the lead. And the way you've been running the football, there's no doubt in my mind you can at least get half of this clock gone in the fourth quarter.
Napo gets the carry here and was weaving her way until Amaya Baker grabbed a hold of her.
Another great camera angle of this awesome field here. And again, it's starting to be crunch time as the sun's setting here in Slippery Rock.
Chavez with a flag down. She'll get the first down, but it will be coming back. Cody Johnson pleading her case with the official.
Holding, offense number 86. Then your penalty previous squat and play it down.
That is not what Pittsburgh needed in this situation.
And the fans did not like it at all. It's probably the loudest we've heard them other on the touchdowns right there. Is they know how important this drive is as well. There's about to be a huge play there for Chavez.
Got it second down and 20 after the penalty. And here's Chavez operating. Looks, double clutch, it's gonna take off. Chavez Stiff arm. Mackay to the 35. Picks up a lot of the lost penalty yardage and then some to the 36-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 3. Another look.
Great run here, and you see that patented stiff arm we've seen so much by Chavez. Wanted you to look at this tackle, though. Theresa Khan is still talking to the refs. They wanted a horse collar right there. You see the tug of the jersey. I don't see the tug on the horse collar, though, of the neck. But, again, it was a dangerous tackle, almost a hip drop tackle. You see in the NFL they call now. But Chavez looks like she's going to be okay. Remember, last year she got hurt on a scramble as well.
3rd down, 3. Napo bounces it. Napo a 1st down and more to the 47. A fresh head of downs for the black and gold. And a Tampa player slow to get up here.
Timeout for injury. Official timeout.
Here's the run one more time by Napo. She does such a great job reading her block. She could have cut it inside, stays patient, goes to the outside, gets a couple extra yards there for another big run for the Pittsburgh Passion.
Pittsburgh Passion would like to thank its 4th quarter sponsor, Gozo Travel, a boutique travel concierge service specializing in ocean and river cruises, all-inclusive resorts, and soft adventures, including Alaska, Hawaii, Africa, Portugal, Italy, and other bucket list travel. Explore, enrich, enjoy, travel with Gozo Travel. $12 yards on that last carry. As Turner gets help to her feet. Mariah Turner out of St. Pete.
And I think also for the Inferno, this run game and the no huddle for the Passion really starts to wear on you. You might see a couple more Inferno players that need to get subbed out, and for the Passion, this is exactly what you want. A nail in the coffin type of drive here, where you're wasting a lot of clock and you're getting a lot of 1st downs.
Chavez sends Meyer in motion. She gets the end around. Meyer with the head of steam and a big collision there at the 45-yard line. Big hit, and Meyer pops up and says, I didn't feel a thing.
Again, there's been some chippiness, and right there, the Passion are saying, why are you celebrating a tackle? I just got 7 yards. And then the other way, the Inferno's going, listen, we're going to be hitting you hard the rest of this game. I don't care. You got to love it from both sides here. Play took a while to develop, but again, way to stay patient, wait to cut up field, and then you see that big body slam.
And Chavez escapes down the far boundary. Another Pittsburgh Passion 1st down. And the clock ticks towards 5:30 here in the final frame. And the Passion are starting to convert here again on 1st downs, but
see Chavez on that read option. She does so well. She's keeping it all the way. And then look at the downfield blocking again from the wide receivers.
15 yards on the run there from Chavez, and now it's Napo with a burst of speed. Napo got the corner. She's got the end zone, and she has a Pittsburgh Passion touchdown.
What a response by the Passion. One of the reasons they're one of the best teams in the league. Sometimes not everything's going to go your way, but you lean on Napo and Chavez to get you back a commanding lead. What a run by Napo as they take a 7-point lead once again. Again, doing a really good job, waiting to bounce it to the outside, makes one woman miss right there, take it to the corner, and nobody's going to catch Napo as soon as she gets to the open field. What a run by Napo. Now comfortably over 500 yards already for the season.
Extra point, an important one. Bad snap, and she'll still go for the kick, and it'll be no good. So a 7-point game.
Pittsburgh 27.
The plot thickens here with 5 minutes to go. Ellie Nepos into the end zone. Pittsburgh has the lead. You can't go anywhere on the game of the week. Again.
If you're Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
And again, Tampa and Pittsburgh 27-20. Pittsburgh goes 7 plays, 72 yards. Tell me if you've heard this one before. Capped off by a 30-yard touchdown run by Napo, but Tampa's last touchdown drive, 7 plays, 72 yards. These teams are mirroring each other.
Running the football well and averaging about 10 yards a play.
Stutter step move here for Tampa as Ramos on the return. Let's check downstairs with Susie Cool.
Thanks, Matt. What stands out the most to head coach Teresa Khan about her team is how resilient this group has become over the years. Despite losing several All-Americans from last year's roster and battling injuries late last season, Khan said she feels the Passion have managed to reload quickly this year with a good mix of veteran leadership and impactful rookies, proving the foundation with the Passion is incredibly strong, and I think we're seeing that in the later part of tonight's game. Matt?
Yeah, no question, Susie. As hopefully the Passion players will step up here in the big moments. 4:51 to go in regulation. Tampa has a chance and a crack at it, trailing by just 7. And Taylor squirts forward for a 12-yard pickup and a Tampa Bay first down.
You know what, whoever plays Tampa the rest of the year, we got to look up their schedule. I mean, they're a tough team. Passion this year, their run defense, they played Cincinnati, a team that I thought really mirrored Tampa. But Tampa's getting 8, 9, 10 yards a clip on a lot of these runs. I know there were some injuries early in the season, but they've really impressed me tonight, especially with their run game.
Yeah, we mentioned that they were right with the Divas a week ago. Almost pulled off the upset. Here's Holmes, who had that big run on the last drive. Then the ball comes loose late, but they'll roll her down at the 40, 2 yards shy of another first down for Tampa. And clock under 4 minutes down here in the fourth.
They got Minnesota Vixen and DC Divas left. So a tough schedule. You got the Passion twice, played the Atlanta Rage this year, and then a really close matchup between the DC Divas. Then you go right into playing the Passion again. I mean, at any time, that's going to be a tough schedule when you got the Divas and the Passion on the docket.
Yeah, 4 out of your 6 games.
Yeah.
Second down, Roberts for the first down to the 35.
Roberts, the ball carrier.
Mentioned Pittsburgh, undefeated, 3-0. Fresh off that 42-0 win over Cincinnati. Cougars move up from Division II to Pro.
And how about this? They're playing the Vixen. The Vixen are also 4-0 this year, and they haven't had many close games. 62-20, 56-6, 58-0. So what a tough schedule for the Inferno this year.
Yeah, and including a win over the defending national champion St. Louis Slam. As Shea Rutland didn't have anywhere to go. Ducked a whole host of Pittsburgh Passion defenders in on the stop, and now it's second down and 9 after a 1-yard gain for Tampa.
And Matt, if the Inferno want to, they do not have to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. I think the Passion trusts their defense enough. They're not going to use their timeouts in the Inferno to go, hey, if we're going to score, they're probably going to go for 2 and win this ball game.
Yeah, that's certainly, with the running attack and a crack from the 3-yard line, I wouldn't put it past them.
Lull on the keeper.
As they go to lull.
We have a 2-minute timeout.
And there's your 2-minute warning. Buckle up. The final 2 should be a great one. 27-20. 2 minutes to play in the WFA Pro Game of the Week.
Supportive.
Grateful.
Inspiring.
Connected. Integrated.
Community. Communication.
Great.
Fun.
Meaningful.
Inclusive. Dedication.
Professional. Care.
Opportunities.
Excellent.
Passionate.
Family.
Family.
Awesome.
From heating and cooling to a large array of construction equipment, Herc Rentals has the gear you need to get the job done. Herc Rentals is already a staple in several communities across the United States and Canada and have been serving our customers' needs since 1965 with a catalog of equipment that spans the spectrum of almost every kind of solution you can think of. To learn more about Herc Rentals, visit hercrentals.com or call us at 1-888-777-2700.
Somebody cue up Renegade. Pittsburgh needs a defensive stop. 1:52 to go in this one. And it's 3rd down and 4 for Tampa. Trailing by 7. Keeping is Lowe around the corner. It's a race. Lowe wins it. Lowe to the 15. Lowe is leveled. Oh, what a hit. Jasmine Jones. And Lowe popped right back up. This is as good as it gets.
What a hit, Matt. I still have a stank face on my face. What a hit. What an absolute hit, but way to go by Law to keep a hold of that football. My goodness, I think we have a new rivalry in the WFA. Wow. Props to holding on to the football once again. I mean, that was a shot out of nowhere. And me and you both looked at each other. I cannot believe the hit we just saw.
Lowe on 1st down and 10. Timeout.
Run it back. I want to watch that hit about 7 more times. And give all the props to Law for holding on to the football here. My goodness, what a game by both of these teams. And you're going to see the hit from this angle now. Watch this. She has no idea there's someone to her left, and then bang! Oh, my goodness. That's how to play defensive back right there. You're a little frustrated they're not running the football or not throwing the football, then punish them right there when you're playing defensive back. But back to the game. They're only down by 7 here, 1:38 to go. That's why holding on to the football was such a big deal right there. A lot of people would have fumbled that. Now the Passion need a stop here because I think the Inferno, with the tough schedule they have ahead, the close games they've been in this year, I think they go for 2 and say, hey, we're going to win the football game right here, right now.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think, you're...
And the extra point struggles. You missed your last extra point as well.
Yep. You know what? If anyone has any questions on how hard they hit in women's professional football, dial up this play.
That is hit of the week, maybe hit of the year. And nobody was hurt on the play. Clean tackle right there. And what a finish we are in store for right here. Whole Passion fan base is standing on their feet trying to get a stop.
1st down and 10 for Tampa. Low from the eye. Roberts the call. Roberts rumbles inside the 10. It'll be 2nd down.
Still
at the 8.
Using those timeouts, Matt. They have 2 of them, and the Passion have 2 as well.
Clock's winding towards a minute. 2nd down and 5. Roberts the call. Roberts pushes forward and pushed down. Shy of the sticks. Timeout Pittsburgh. With 56 seconds to go. No, it's Tampa calling the timeout.
I'm surprised by that. I would have made Pittsburgh use their timeout.
No doubt.
I think Pittsburgh was probably going to have to use one, but maybe they trusted their defense and they weren't. But now Tampa, now I do get it. You're in the red zone here. It's your last possession. But what a finish we have in store, and they just want to go over what play. But, Matt, I don't know. In my opinion, you need 2 yards. I'm going to T. Roberts up the middle. You're getting 3 yards every single time you've done the fullback dive in this game.
Yeah.
Now, Niedermeyer knows that it's coming. Cash knows that it's coming. But, I mean, Roberts is so hard to bring down by herself here. You got to think she could fall forward for 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, and you figure this is 3rd down and 2. Then you get a fresh set of downs. Now, obviously, the clock's not going to be your friend in that situation, but
is it your friend? Because you want to score with the least amount of time you can possibly get. And for the passion on the other side, you got to think about using your timeouts if they do get the 1st down here, because you know Chavez, you give her 10 seconds, something crazy can happen in this game. But first, biggest 3rd down of the game.
3rd down 2. I formation. It's Holmes. Holmes has the 1st down, and Holmes says she's in. No word from the officials. Down, march shy. It'll be 1st and goal from the half-yard line.
And you want some more drama. The clock was not running, and now it is, and now we have a timeout. The clock was not running that whole entire play. It should be down to about 40 seconds here, but it's still 53. The refs didn't acknowledge it either.
Timeout. Pittsburgh.
Now Pittsburgh takes the timeout. So they have 1 timeout remaining. Tampa has 1 timeout remaining.
If I'm Tampa, I'm running the same play they just ran. You can get 2 or 3 right there again. You can go with Holmes. You can go with Roberts here. I don't think you do anything fancy. Do not do a bootleg. Do not try a little pop pass. Get there exactly how you drove down this field. You give it to Holmes or Roberts right up the middle. And if you're the passion, I'm blitzing everybody right up the gap. Yeah. And if we get beat any other way, it is what it is. We have a timeout in about 50 seconds to try to go win a ball game.
Yeah, because then it will be decision time. If Tampa can punch it in here, it'll be decision time for the Inferno and head coach Lori Johnson of what they want to do.
Got to think this would be one of the biggest wins in their franchise history in the last couple of years for sure. What a game to come all the way up here to Pittsburgh. And
keep in mind, Pittsburgh missed the extra point.
Yeah.
Could have made this an 8-point game the last time they scored.
Tampa with probably the toughest schedule in the whole entire league and trying to steal one here in Pittsburgh.
Ball at the half-yard line. 1st and goal. Lowell from the shotgun. Direct snap. Lowell walks in. Touchdown, Inferno. 1 point away from a tie, 2 away from the lead with under a minute to go.
What are they going to do, Matt? Now, a great touchdown by Lowell, but you have a huge decision now. 49 seconds. Are you going to kick the extra point and risk maybe missing another one? Or are you going to go for the win if you traveled all the way up here to Slippery Rock University? And they're going to use their last timeout to talk it over. What a ball game we have here.
And it looks like the offense is out there, and this is best on best. This is the best play you have. This is what you work in practice for. The last thing in practice, normally these 2-point conversions.
I'll be honest with you, I really like the play they just ran.
Yeah.
And again, you're going to get this ball at the 3-yard line. I think even a fullback dive, again, they've been getting 3-4 yards every single time. So there's so many different options. You could see a read option with Law as well down here if you fake that dive. And for the Passion, it's easier to say because at any times they could just pull it and throw something. But again, I'm sending about everybody right up the middle and making them beat me over top.
Well, how about that nugget from Susie Cole earlier from talking with Coach?
Wow.
How about this coming down to the final moment?
And I'll be honest, I did not, I say chuckle, but I really expected a demanding win here from the Pittsburgh Passion just because how well they've been playing and some of the tough, close losses for the Inferno. But got to give Tampa Bay credit. What a game they've played today, and the Passion want to keep this undefeated streak alive, but they need a huge stop right here.
So the ball to the 3. For this 2-point conversion for Tampa to retake the lead. They go tight formation here. It's Lowe going to her left. Lowe trying to Lowe. Lowe's denied! Pittsburgh! A steel curtain stand at the goal line! Pittsburgh shuts the door on Tampa.
Matt, here's the play one more time. Thinking it might be a quarterback sneak. You use the athleticism of Law. Tries the second effort, but what a tackle at the goal line.
Cam Rufner.
Yep, Cam Rufner. A tough game for her as she's had to tackle Roberts over and over again and chase Law all around. Your middle linebacker right there puts her head right on Law. What a huge tackle and what a great effort by the defense. And now we're going to have an onside kick from the Inferno. So this game is not over yet. You got to get the hands teams out there. Here's another great angle. Law tried to bounce it to the outside. Great form tackle there from the Passion and Rufner. What a play. Good job to get in the backfield as well for Anna Duffield right there to use that outside shoulder free the whole entire time.
What a ball game. Back and forth all night long. And it will come down to this onside kick now with Tampa out of, or they have one timeout. No, they used that timeout. That timeout is gone.
Yeah,
they have no timeouts now.
So it's onside kick or bust here, and you got your hands team out there right now. And I don't know how many times Nicholson has practiced onside kicks, but here we go for the ball game.
Yeah, this is Kristen Nicholson for the onside kick. Pittsburgh, they hold it on, they'll hold on for the win. Bouncing ball up into the air and now into the hands of the Passion. They'll secure it. How about Tyra Grant on the hands team? Secures the football and a Pittsburgh Passion win here tonight.
Good job by Tyra Grant. Plays offensive tackle. She's going to tell Teresa Kahn she should be playing some tight end right there. Really good job to get their recovery. And Matt, what a ball game. Pittsburgh Passion, Tampa Bay Inferno. Reason why it was game of the week. You saw everything in this game. Big hits, humongous plays by both quarterbacks. Tampa Bay might be the best 1-4 team I have ever seen with the schedule they have. And for the Passion, if you want to win a championship this year, you're going to have to respond. And tonight they did so. What an effort by the Pittsburgh Passion.
Victory formation for Pittsburgh. Chavez to a knee. And they'll need one more to secure it. But you said it, Damon, championship teams, they find ways to win. And Tampa gave Pittsburgh everything they could handle here tonight. But it's the Passion defense that comes up in the most clutch of situations. Chavez, one more knee. And Pittsburgh survives the home opener, 27-26.